Hi Tran, it is Neo here. We're gonna watch your on a VOD and I'm gonna give you a few tips. So let's get going. It's this one, right? Yes it is. Let's go.
One. Attackers incoming.
20 seconds. Hold up. There we go. Okay. So I'm pretty okay with your positioning here. The biggest thing is that if we see they have a sniper, I would probably be pretty cautious being up here. I would drop down to a place that has a little bit more cover, but if we don't see their sniper, then we're, this is fine. So I want us to try and look for some damage shots here. We know where our Life Weaver is, and that he can heal the Orisa in this, so I like that we're not looking for damage. But like, try and get some shots on the Bastion. We know he has wheels up right now, so it's pretty nice, easy shots. Yeah, just try and get 2 and 3, and then if he pressures you, you can just LOS him like you were about to do. I also is looking for a nade, so right here, look at this. If we can just lift our mouse, or you have a controller, but if you can just try and aim like right here, you could get a really juicy splash nade, and we don't see their diva for her to eat it, so this could be really good for us, and a lot of ult charge if we just try and get more aggressive with our nades. So like right here, yup. Focus less on healing and focus more on damage, especially when your other healer is alive. And Life Weavers in general, they have this bad tendency to heal bot, and so when we have a Life Weaver on our team, we can kind of know that he is going to be he outputs more healing than people think. It's just not burst. So if your tank gets low, you can burst heal her back up. But generally that means that all this little damage that everyone is taking, that can be the Life Weaver's job, and then you can also be a DPS and output damage. So I want us looking for aggressive nades, and we can reserve our sleep prayer if we're pushed by Diva. That was pretty good. Nice try. Or if we get pushed by like Bastion, we can also sleep in. So reload here if you can. This is fine. See, like, especially after we demech, that means that she can't eat our nades anymore. So the second we get this demech on the diva, I would like to see an aggressive nade, because if you just smash it, if you even hit the mech, it'll splash against the baby diva and the Ashe, and the Ashe will stop peeking you guys right here. And you get the ult charge for that damage as well. So now I want us looking for damage. Don't worry about the pedal. Your Life Weaver is actually like using it to their advantage. So try and just like peek over to the left here and get maybe try and get some shots on the Ashe. Or peeking this way. I like that. And then you could try and hit the Life Weaver. Or even right here, we can get a pretty big nade in again. Right here. You can try and get a nade. Or right there too. We can be greedy with these entry nades because they'll come back. If you actually land them, they won't push in, and so then you have all that time to get your cooldowns back. And there's a chance that if you can follow up the nade with damage, that was a good try. I'm always hesitant to throw it at specifically a diva. So I would aim for here instead. See if we can hit someone else, but this is still a good try. I like what we're backing up here. This is nice. I would still try and pick one of these edges, either the left or the right, because that way we're not just forced down main. So if we pick this side, we can try and get if the diva pushes us, we can come back here, and all our teammates can kind of shoot her this way. And I would probably prefer playing right here, so that way we can just kind of peek and then come back. And if the Ashe headshots us, we're not in a position where we're gonna die, because we can just get cover and get healed up and then come back out, because she can't do enough damage from us at that range. But playing in the mid like this, you could take multiple sources of damage and you don't have any natural cover to fall back on. So I like this. Nice. Nice. So after you hit him once, and especially because Tree is out, Tree of Life is out, after you hit him here just once, I would go back to trying to damage the Ashe. And we could look for a fat nade there. Yeah, don't worry about... We have Tree of Life up. which means that the Orisa should be pretty okay, and our Life Weaver's still up, so if we just get like a really big nade, like right here, and we just try and get all of these people in it, it'd be really tasty. So I want us nading aggressively instead of defensively. Nice, we don't mind this. Nice. Nice try. Try and, you can take some downtime to reload. People get in a bad habit of doing it too much, but if there's like true downtime, take it. So like this is downtime. Nice try. Nice. I would just hide until we get our natural regen. Like this is another time we could, so I don't think we needed to go all the way down here. We could have probably saved the Orisa if we didn't. So I would just, so we are naturally regenning health now. And I know getting the mini is nice, but I also know that if our Orisa dies, we lose this fight. So I would just try and play maybe up here. It's possible that Soldier has life pack. And even if we play right here, and we can just fall back a bit too if we get pressured. So we can kind of just peek this and then go this way. We can still get some heal shots on our Orisa, and our regen is up, so we'll already be getting our health back. We don't need to, I know it's scary to like engage in a fight at 100 health, but I think this fight could have been winnable if we did that. And we could have tried to land it asleep if anyone pushed us. Very nice sleep. I would honestly keep disengaging, but I know you get this kill, so nice job. Nice, take the high ground, good. Not much you can do about that. Yeah. I like this. I want us to try and get a nice nade here. In a higher elo, you might get punished for... Oh, okay. A higher elo, you might get punished for this rotation, so generally, I want us, if we're gonna rotate, to rotate behind cover. But, I mean, it's fine. We didn't get punished at this elo, so... And I like that we realized that we shouldn't be at that position any longer. It's unfortunate. We try and get asleep. I want us using our cooldowns more. I like generally trying to hold one for if we're pressured. Oh yeah. I don't know if that was planned, but if it was, that was good. If not, we needed to keep falling back earlier. So I want us using our cooldowns more. I find that, like, if you're gonna be using your nade aggressively, then maybe hold sleep if you're gonna get pushed, but so far nothing in their comp has made me feel like you are getting pushed, so I'd feel free to just kind of send both of them a lot more than you have been. Nice. Nice try. I tried to shoot the Kiri. Oh, this is fine healing on the Life Weaver. Yeah, like, I think we could have gone for... Why is it doing that today? I think we could have gone and sleep right here on the Diva. And that would have been big. I like the nade attempt there. I like the sleep attempt here. Nice try. Now we know our Life Weaver's dead, so we don't have any peel if we need it. Yeah. Be cautious about hard scoping in this scenario, because it's a lot easier for the Torb to land the shots than it is for you to move. We're very lucky his Life Weaver forced him to disengage. Focus Soldier, yes, Soldier, and then Zarya, very nice. And we've been healed, so I want us pushing up. Push up, help our Zar. Yeah, so now I want us rotating into a position where we can help this Zarya, so either top left up here or on this pylon. I don't think we know that the Life Weaver is here, we might. But even if so, we win a 1v1 against him, in all honesty. We have both of our cooldowns, and he's Life Weaver, so... I would try and get some like damage shots on the Ashe. Luckily she died. I want us taking high ground, either top left or top right.
I see you.
So now I want us taking top left. Yep, yep.
Listen to your mom.
Enemy turret sighted.
And then when we see this Zarya here, I want us to continue. When we see that she is like playing like this, I want us to make sure we can keep helping her. So I don't necessarily want us to drop, but I want us to not have this amount of time where we can't see her.
Life protects life.
She was antied. It's unfortunate we're kind of caught with our cooldowns. I love this kiting, but I mean, we're just kind of screwed in this scenario unless we're gonna get pulled by our Life Weaver. Which, of course, we're not.
I go out on my terms.
Do something.
Enemy turret sighted.
Okay.
Enemy turret down.
Nice. I think we could have just kept kind of kiting it instead of having to use our resources on it, but it's okay. By that, I'll actually describe what I mean by that. So I think that when we see the Bob here, we just rotate to the right over here instead. Because no one on our team is getting pressured by him except for us. And then if we had gone like this way, and we were over here, we could maybe have shot their Ana. Their Ashe was over here initially. Let's look where we were 7 seconds ago. Yeah, we could try and get some like sleeper nade the Ashe. We could try and nade the Ana. Something along those lines. So this is a kind of flank that I would have liked for us to do. And we could have healed our Zarya from this angle. We're gonna nano Visor this fight. Yep.
And I'll hit you.
10 seconds remaining.
The time is short. Hold strong.
The best thing we can do is try and demech the diva in some way.
You're powered up. Get in there.
It's a nice attempt. I want us nading right here. So if you look right
You're powered up. Get in there.
here, right, actually here, we can try and land a nade right here. If we just go to the left and throw it down, be very juicy. And it would negate a lot of their Kitsune rush. This is still pretty good though. Nice try. Okay. When we see this Diva Bomb, our Diva Bomb works through LOS, so I'm pretty sure we know how high it is, so I'd highly consider being over here. And I think we would have been okay. There's a chance you still died if you would where I just said, but well, if we didn't know it was that high, but I was pretty sure she sent it too high, so we were pretty okay. Glad we didn't get squished. Nice kill. Yeah, so on this fight, when did we drop down? I think we could have just stayed high ground. Because our Life Weaver is over there healing the soldier, and then we put them in a position where they either have to make a choice of getting off the point or killing us. When we're here, we kind of remove that option of what now they can kill us and stay on the point. But that is a very nice kill. So I want us just backing up. I don't want us to be the one contesting.
I suspect they'll.
Okay. Oh, let's go back actually. This is all nice. I like that we're looking for damage. I like that we prioritize the turret. This is all fine.
Enemy turret destroyed.
This is fine. I like what we're doing here. We can hear somebody close to us. So just keep oh, get out. Oh my gosh, get out. The second we see one, we're swinging out really far when we do this. So now we've made it, when we were hugging the wall, it was harder for them to hit us. But now that we've swung out into the middle of this doorway, it's going to be much easier for them to hit us. So when we're here, this is fine. And then we can just back up. So that way we're not so wide, because when we see those two people and then we see the Moira, it's just like death for us. I think so. This reload here is what I mean when I'm like, oh, people sometimes they reload too much. We kind of misjudged how long the downtime was, and we reloaded when we had 12 bullets in our clip, and like now we're losing this time that we could be healing Diva. So reload when there's like pure downtime, not when it's in the fight. And by pure downtime, I mean mostly like staging. I would not nade our diva. I'd look for an aggressive nade on them. Now we need to back up. I don't mind that, but I'd rather our team just full back up if we can, and then we can use our nade to be aggressive. And now that we've Tree of Life, we can definitely, we don't need to defensive, like, if there's a big healing ult that is up, such as Tree of Life, especially the initial burst healing of Tree of Life, or Coalescence, or Valkyrie, trying to think about the other support ults, just ults that do a ton of healing just by themselves, we no longer need to focus on healing. Like, we can get a few shots into the Devo, like 1 or 2, because she's still a little bit low. But she's gonna keep getting this burst heal out. The Lifeweaver's probably focusing her as well, so I would just hit like 2 shots into her and then look for damage. Because we don't need to worry about it anymore.
Enemy turret destroyed.
Looks good. I want us staging, so I want us to try and take a high ground. Now our Lifeweaver is staging, so I love what you're doing right now. This is good. But I want us, when we're backing up, I want us to be very cautious about natural cover. So if we were gonna back up to here, I want us playing this corner. If we're gonna back up to here, I want us playing this pillar. If we're taking the high ground, I want us playing around this. I want us like on this corner here. Like, be very, very cautious of natural cover. We have a tendency to swing out very, very far, or just like play in the mid without like kind of an escape plan. I'd look to, yeah, we need to kill this turret. It's not always the best option, Nanobob, but I don't hate it. Yeah. I think we were just playing a little bit too forward here. So it's unfortunate that we kind of felt like we had to be the ones on the payload, and there's like Torvald behind us. But if we were playing a little bit further back, like after we get this Moira kill, I want us backing up, either to like play here-ish, and then we can get the healing over here, or right here is probably ideal, and so that way if something happens we can be back here. And then let's watch this fight as if we were like back here, because then we can keep healing the Ashe from this distance. We can't heal the Diva, but we could also be, probably here is the place to be, and then that way if we get pressured we can go into this. So just when the fight's about to, like, a lot of times Ana is the cart pusher, but when a fight's about to happen, we need to no longer be on the point. There's a point where tanks take over cart pushing instead of us. Just no scope this. It's faster. No, it's unfortunate. Your widow got picked. Very nice. Nade yourself. Very good. I like that I hit the Lifeweaver too. I wouldn't worry about the Ashe. I'd stare at the Diva, because you see the Lifeweaver also staring at your Ashe, and she's pretty safe versus your Diva, who's currently under pressure. Good sleep. I like this. I like that we prioritize the Ashe of the Diva there. This is fine. I would save nade for mostly ourselves if we can, or an aggressive nade, aggressive anti. Especially now, I want us looking for an anti opportunity. Reload if we can. Oh, nice try.
We're outnumbered. Be careful.
Yeah, just back out. Nice try. I would keep backing up in this scenario, so when he pushes you, just go back to this other corner. I know you're trying to look to anti him, but you're forcing him now to push into your team if he's gonna get you. So I would just fall back this way, and just be there sooner instead of trying to re-engage with the nade right there. Your team has a Mercy now instead of a Lifeweaver. Just keep that in mind.
Keep fighting.
So our Diva's in kind of a not great position. This is good. I love that we're taking the high ground. I like that we're trying to look at D.Va, but she just engaged without you. Like, that's not necessarily your fault. So what I want right here... Okay. I know why that's happening. My upload is really throttled right now. So right here, after we see the D.Va die, I'm like, okay, screw it. I kind of want us to go this way, and then just, if we see anyone, throw a nade down this way. Because we know they're gonna back up. Oh, or we're not really aware that they're pushing forward, but I know that eventually they're gonna back up, so I would just be looking right here for a nade. The one thing we don't want to do is drop from this high ground. Nice, I like it. Very nice, I like it. Still look at her behind you, yeah. Now that we see that the Mercy... I hate that this is happening though. Now that we see that the Mercy is connected to our Ashe and we hit her once, we can just try and get the Moira. Nice, I like it. Nice. Very good. Nice, you guys won. So I hope that can help. I think the number one thing that'll help you immediately climb is kind of having an escape plan, or just having like natural cover that you can play behind. That'll come, it'll like, high ground is normally the easiest place to get natural cover. That's why I really like the high ground on second point. But there's still other ways, especially on Ana, where you can play low ground and also get that cover. So just be a little bit cautious of that, and I think that'll help you a lot. Oh, and I also want more aggressive cooldowns. I want you to like pick one, preferably nade in all honesty, and just use it early in the fight, and then that should help a lot. So anyway, hope that helps.